Hey, folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you. ATS.io. Don't forget our pal Adam Burke. Great information, his sports betting podcast for you each weekday right here at ATS.io. Talking about a really big football game. You could make the case a potential Super Bowl preview. Kansas City at New Orleans. Advanced number was Kansas City 3. Well, KC wins in Miami. New Orleans stubs their toe against the Eagles. So the number is posted with KC a 4-point favorite. Total in the game is 51.5. As for Kansas City, it's remarkable. They just find ways to win. They make it look easy, and even if the games are close, they seem to be stress-free. The one thing might shock you is that you've got a Kansas City team that has failed to cover the number 5 straight games. You think of this juggernaut, but you've been making money betting against Kansas City. They get the job done against Miami. They were solid in the win. And it's Mahomes and the weapons he has. Le'Veon Bell is continuing to get more touches in the offense, and Edwards-Helaire, really good. They've got the running game to close games out if they need it. But it's just the ridiculous weaponry. Tyreek Hill runs one in from long range. Kelsey is uncoverable unless you double-team the guy. But if you double-team the guy, then Tyreek Hill's running scot-free, or Sammy Watkins or Hardman, or, pick your poison. And it's just this endless bevy of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Now, they're going against New Orleans. Drew Brees is close to coming back. And I bet you could play if they absolutely needed him. Right now, by losing the game this past week to the Eagles, Green Bay's in the driver's seat for the bye in the NFC, but New Orleans still has plenty to play for. It's going to be another week at Taysom Hill. They say they're not going to rush Drew Brees back from the fractured ribs and the punctured lung, but he's close. And you got a long touchdown catch from Emmanuel Sanders in the game. Hill's done a good job of getting Michael Thomas more involved, and we know Kamara's a talent. But very rarely is this a team stretching the field. And here's another one that might shock you, is that New Orleans had, prior to the 24-21 loss to the Eagles, when points were scored in the final couple minutes of the game, kind of like garbage time with the Eagles in prevent defense, and the game went barely over the total. 24-21 was the final. The total was 43.5. So the Saints, the game went over the total. It was really a low-scoring game when you think about it with the Saints, but they had been under the total 5 straight games. So you fade the Chiefs, you make money, and you make money with New Orleans playing the under. So we're going to be contrarian. Play Kansas City, who's in control of the bye now in the AFC after Pittsburgh loses to Buffalo. Kansas City and the over. Taysom Hill's a good quarterback, and there's some interesting things he does. But, Hill against Patrick Mahomes, I'm going contrarian. You've been making money going the other way. I think you go over a total in this game, 51.5. I bet you it even goes up just a touch. And I'd probably lay the 4. I think Kansas City's ready to really step out and make a statement. In fact, they had covered the game at the end, and then Miami, good strategy, kicked a field goal with time winding down and needed the touchdown for the onside kick, but they covered the number. So anyway, I think it's a great game on paper. You could see these two teams bump into each other down the road, but it's Kansas City, New Orleans, high-profile, high-handle game this week in the NFL.